I just have another question. Personal one. As far as moving forward with, stepping out and, I don't know, into my own business, I find that, I sometimes have a bit of fear of, I don't know, being that person,
That person. We don't know. Who is that person?
That person, yeah. Well, that person that's successful, I suppose, and wants to do what they really want to do in their life, but is not doing it right now.
All right. So, what's so bad about that person?
The person now.
That person that you don't want to be.
Well, you know what it is? It's the formula, not following my excitement.
Yes, we know that. Otherwise, you wouldn't be talking. So, here are the beliefs about other people and their perception. To not stir the pot, to not trigger jealousy, to keep yourself at other people's level. But it's time to move on to a new league. And this is what happens sometimes, that people also gather with those of a like vibration. And when you follow the formula, your vibration raises. And there's certain cultural agreements that keep people at certain levels of vibration. These are agreements like have a normal job, do things that are financially responsible, play by the rules, set a good example for the children, raise your children in a respectable way, let them know how the world works. Let everyone know that you are well off and successful. But it's got to be a pain in the ass, doesn't it? Many of you think this. Your world teaches you that. Watch the sitcom. Everyone gets home. We're tired from work. Now we're going to waste our time. And it's a whole funny drama to waste your time doing nothing and making a literal drama out of it. But it keeps you stuck. It keeps you in cycles, repeating the same stories, meeting people who play the same role for you again and again. And there can be a fear of getting out of this cycle because it disrupts others in a way. But you will find that those who stay stuck in jealousy are choosing not to come with you to the next higher vibration, while you will simultaneously inspire others to play leapfrog with you and go even a little bit further. And together you will jump over each other to go to higher and higher vibrations and find a different community that plays in those higher vibration realms, that doesn't operate under the social constructs that keep people limited and unhappy.
Wow, thank you so much.
Yes. So be willing to let go of people, essentially. Be willing to let go of those who would want to keep you at that lower vibration. And there will be nothing to fear. Because having those energies around you continues to keep you resonating at that level. And that isn't to say stay away from them, they're low vibe. But when they insist that you vibe the way they vibe, that's when you know the difference. There are others at a low vibe that you will help reach your vibe, but you will know clearly the difference between those who want to stay where they're at and those who are inspired and will choose to allow their own vibration to raise in your presence.
I have a question.
Yes.
From your observations, why do other human beings try and lower other humans' vibrations? Which quite often happens. It's almost like they feel like they have to lower others to raise theirs, when it's just a fake raising for a short period of time. They don't actually raise their vibration by making others
Yes.
lower. But why is that? Why do they seek that out?
You've all heard of a self-fulfilling prophecy, yes? So that's what your beliefs are. You believe something, so therefore you expect something, and then you spend your time expecting that, maintaining that frequency, and then it comes to be true. Beliefs do this. They create your reality because you put your expectations in a certain area, and then all of a sudden everything works out to make that belief true. Now, beliefs are living creatures. They have to play certain games to keep themselves alive. Negative beliefs are not fundamentally true. They are lies, or they are half-truths. In order to continue to exist and stay alive, they have to continue to prove to you that something that isn't true is true. And so it's easier for something that isn't true to be true if other people agree with you. By keeping other people around oneself at a low vibration, it becomes justifiable and acceptable and normal for one person to stay at that low vibration. And so you see people doing dope or something like this. And they do it together, not because it's fun and it connects them with each other, but because they feel better about doing it when they're not the only one doing it. And so other people feel better about having a shit life when you're there with them saying, hey, I have a shit life too. And that's what you have to be so willing to rebel against.